Hello and welcome back to your pain relief journey for women. My name is Edith. I am your certified yoga and meditation instructor, and I am so excited and honored to guide you through today's short and sweet chair yoga practice. Today we have chair yoga for lower body relief. So this practice will focus on the lower back, the hips, and the legs as we work and do our best to release tension and find a sense of ease and relief in the lower body. All you need is yourself, a chair, and a comfortable, quiet, safe place to practice. Thank you so much for being here. Let's begin our journey towards relief. Welcome. As you join me, get settled in your seat, uncrossing the legs and planting the feet firmly on the floor. You can roll the shoulders back, lengthen the spine, and soften your belly. Feel free to close your eyes as we welcome ourselves to this practice by taking 3 deep grounding breaths. When you're ready, breathing in through the nose and exhaling out fully and completely. Beautiful. Open up the eyes. And we'll begin to move through our lower body relief chair yoga practice. We'll actually start by just letting go of a little tension from the neck and the shoulders. Allowing the shoulders to be down away from the ears, we'll begin by drawing circles with the nose in front of the face. And your circles can be small or large, depending on what feels good in the neck and shoulders. Continue taking those full, deep breaths as you find this movement. And if you find anywhere in the neck or shoulders where you feel like you could use a deeper stretch, go ahead and pause there and breathe into that part of your body. Otherwise, when you're ready, reverse the direction of your circles. Great job. Let's take one last breath together. And finish by bringing the head back up to center. We'll now take a moment to work down through and nourish the spine as we make our way down to the lower back, hips, and legs. With your hands planted on your knees, we'll start with our seated cow and cat pose. As we breathe in, the belly button pulls forward, the shoulders draw back as the front of the throat and the chest open up. Gazing to the sky, breathing in. This is our seated cow pose. As you exhale, draw the belly button back, arch the spine, and let the chin drop to the chest. This is our seated cat pose. Exhaling fully here. Let's flow back and forth between those two poses. Inhaling for cow pose and exhaling for cat. We'll take 2 more rounds. Great job. Finishing up. We'll meet sitting tall back at center. Go ahead and open up your legs just a little bit wider than they were before. Find the amount that feels comfortable and stable for you. We're going to stretch the spine laterally now. So with your left hand on top of your left knee, reach your right arm towards the sky, inhaling as you grow a little taller, exhaling as you lean towards the left. Breathing in to stretch down the right side body. Breathing out to push yourself back up. Let's go to the other side. Right arm down, left arm high as we inhale. Exhale, lean. Breathing in to stretch through the left side body. Breathing out to rise up, float that left arm down. Perfect, bring the knees back into center. This time both arms reach towards the sky as we inhale. Exhale, twisting towards your left, so bring the right hand to the left knee. Left hand reaches somewhere behind you. Shoulders down as we breathe into our belly. Last inhale. Exhale to unwind. Other side, breathing in, reach high. Breathe out, twist right. 3 deep breaths into a soft belly as we let the shoulders be heavy. Last inhale. Exhale, unwind. Starting with our leg extensions, sitting up nice and tall, we'll inhale, kick the right leg forward, flexing the toes back towards the face and reaching that heel in front of you. Exhale to lower the leg down. Firmly plant the foot on the floor. Let's do that 4 more times. Inhale, lift and extend. You might start to feel a gentle stretch running down the back. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. It's okay if you start to feel a shake and activation in your muscles. That's great. Exhale, lower. Last time, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. We're going to switch it up just slightly. I'll face to the side so that you can see a little bit better here. This time we're going to lift, inhale, flex the toes. Exhale, lower the heel down to the floor. Beginning to stretch the back of the right leg. Decide if you need a bend in your right knee, if that feels a little more gentle and supportive for you. Otherwise, we sit up nice and tall with an inhale, and then exhale, start to hinge forward from the hips, deepening this stretch through the back of the right leg. You can lean on that left thigh and rest your hands anywhere they feel comfortable. We'll take about 10 deep breaths here. If this ever feels too intense, just lift yourself up slightly. We're in our last few rounds of breath here. Perfect. On an exhale, slowly lift yourself back up. You can use the hands to support you here. And as we draw that right leg in, we'll lift the heel off the mat, bend the right knee, and we'll actually cross our right ankle over the top of our left thigh, coming into our seated pigeon pose. You might already start to feel this stretch in the outer right hip area. If this is enough for you, I invite you to just stay here. If this is too intense for you, instead of crossing the ankle over the top of the thigh, you'll cross the ankle over the top of your left ankle. And this is how you'll take that hip stretch. So we're here. And if you feel like you still want to go deeper, you can begin to lean the chest forward. Once again, we'll take 10 deep breaths. With every exhale, we allow our bodies to soften and relax deeper into the poses, releasing tension and tightness from the body and from the mind. Let's take our final breath here. And if the chest was leaning forward, exhale, we'll all rise up. Go ahead and stay here. We're going to transition into a deeper seated twist. So if you have the right ankle stacked over the left ankle, you can just go ahead and move the shins closer together so that the knees are almost touching. For those of you here in your seated pigeon pose, we're going to slide the right thigh over the left thigh. Reach your right hand to the top of the right knee and start to twist towards the left. Left hand can reach behind you, and you might even gaze over and back behind the left shoulder. On your next exhale, untwist, and we'll all uncross the right leg. Let's take that whole thing to the other side. Starting with our inhale, extend the left leg forward. Exhale, plant the foot on the mat. 4 more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last time, inhale, lift, and exhale, lower. This time, we'll inhale, lift the leg in the same way we did before. Exhale, lower the heel to the mat. And remember, you might like to scoot a little closer to the edge of your chair. Decide if you need a bend in this left knee if that feels better. And then breathe into lengthen, breathe out, start to fold over that extended leg. Arms and hands can rest anywhere that feels supportive. We settle in for those 10 deep breaths. We'll take our final few breaths here in this hamstring and calf stretch. You're doing a wonderful job so far. We're almost there. Use an exhale to help you rise back up, letting the hands guide you as you unwind the spine. Perfect. As we bring that left leg back into center, we'll actually lift it up off the ground and then cross the left ankle over the top of the right thigh. This is our option 1. This is going to be our deeper stretch. Remember, if this doesn't feel good for you, you'll cross the left ankle over the right thigh instead. And you can simply just press that left knee open to get that nice gentle hip stretch. So find the option that works for you and either remain sitting up nice and tall, or you can begin to lean forward. Sending the breath to the hips and the lower back. Do your best to focus on taking long, slow exhales. Remember, every exhale gives us a chance to go deeper into the pose, deeper into this release and relief. We'll take our final breath together. And go ahead and rise up. We'll switch this into our seated twist. So if you have the ankle crossed over the thigh, slide the left thigh over the right. If you have the left ankle over the right ankle, slide that left calf over the right shin. You'll twist that way. So wherever you are, left hand comes to the tops of the knees. Breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out, twist towards your right side, reaching the right hand somewhere behind you. Use an exhale to untwist and come back to center. We'll uncross the legs wherever you were. Meet me back here. Well done. Let's take our last sequence to close out this practice together. Begin by scooting towards the edge of your chair, and we'll start by sending the left leg out towards the left side. My left toes are pointing forward. Now, if you need a gentle bend in this left knee, you can absolutely take that. Listen to your body. As for my right leg, I'm going to take that to the right edge of my chair, keeping my right knee bent and allowing my right toes to face in the same direction as my knee. This is our modified seated warrior pose. When you're ready, open up the arms out wide to the side and begin to breathe into this seated lunge. Building gentle strength in the legs, and allowing this expansion to move through the upper body. Take one more breath. And as you exhale, drop that left hand to the side of your left thigh and reach the right arm up and over. Very gentle side body stretch in our seated warrior. Breathe in here. Breathe out to rise up. And we'll take this to the opposite side. Right forearm comes down to the top of the right thigh, or you can bring your palm as the left arm reaches up and overhead. Once again, taking a full deep breath. And exhale to rise back up. Lower the arms. Bring the legs in one at a time, nice and careful. You can use the hands to help you. Let's go the other way. This time my right leg reaches out towards the right side. Toes pointing relatively forward. Remember, you can bend that knee if you need to. Walking my left leg out to the side, keeping my knee bent. Toes and knees are pointing in the same direction. And remember, I'm right on the edge of my chair, which gives me a lot more ease with opening up the legs in this way. Take a moment to get settled, and when you are here, open up the arms nice and wide. You're in your seated warrior 2. 3 breaths. Last inhale. And as you exhale, drop the right hand to the side of the right thigh. Reach the left arm up and over. Breathing in to stretch here. Staying grounded through the legs and the hips. Breathing out to rise up. Let's go to the other side, bending that left arm and bringing either the forearm or the palm to the top of the left thigh. Right arm reaches up and over. Our seated side angle pose. Big inhale. And exhale, rise up. Lower the arms and bring the legs slowly and carefully back in, one at a time. All right, friends, we've reached the end of our practice together, so I invite you to just come into your comfortable seat at center, and we'll close with a few grounding breaths. If it feels comfortable for you, feel free to close the eyes now as we soften the belly and breathe in through the nose and back out. Honoring ourselves for showing up to this practice, as well as honoring our bodies for being able to move in this way. remembering that your best is always enough in our yoga practices together, and that you truly do deserve self-care. Take one last deep breath in and let it go. When you're ready, open up the eyes, and I bow to you from my heart to yours, thanking you so much for allowing me to be your guide in this chair yoga practice for lower body relief. I hope it has served and supported you on your pain relief journey, and remember that this practice is always here as a resource when you need it. Thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video in our pain relief series for women. Until then, take care.